Let me show you my grandma's famous oatmeal coconut cookies recipe. These are seriously good cookies that I make all the time. They come out soft and chewy in the middle, but get a bit crispy around the edges. I usually make a big batch because they go pretty fast in my house. To make these oat and coconut cookies, start by adding 226 grams of room temperature butter to a mixing bowl. Then add 220 grams or 1 cup of packed brown sugar and 100 grams or 1/2 cup of granulated sugar. Stir everything with a spoon or spatula first, so the sugar does not fly everywhere when you start using the electric mixer. Once it is all mixed, then take an electric mixer and beat it all until it looks creamy and fluffy, as you can see in the video here. That will take about 2 to 3 minutes. Now we need 2 large eggs. I always break them into a little bowl first just to make sure they are good and do not have shell pieces. If 1 egg is bad, you have not ruined the whole batch of cookie dough. Mix in the first egg until you cannot see it anymore, and everything looks nice and smooth. Take a second to scrape down the sides of the bowl with a spatula after you add the first egg. Then go ahead and add the second egg to your mixture. Mix it in thoroughly, just like you did with the first one, making sure it's completely mixed in. Once the egg is fully mixed and you can't see any streaks, take a moment again to scrape down the sides of the bowl with your spatula. Next, add a tablespoon of vanilla extract. Pour it in and mix everything together for another 20 seconds or so. The vanilla adds a nice flavor that works well with the coconut and oats in these cookies. Your wet ingredients are now all combined and ready for the dry ingredients we'll add in the next step. While I'm mixing everything together here, go ahead and hit that like button. After you make these cookies, let me know how they turned out in the comments below. Now, take a sieve and hold it over the bowl. Measure out 190 grams or 1.5 cups of flour. Then 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and then 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and then 1/2 teaspoon of salt into the sieve. Give it a few taps, or use a spoon to help push the ingredients through if they get stuck. I like using a sieve for this part because it gets rid of any little lumps that might be in the flour, and it also helps the baking soda, baking powder, and salt mix better with the flour as they all go through together. Your cookies will have a better texture this way. Next, mix the flour in with a spoon or spatula first. Stir until most of the flour is mixed in with the butter mixture. You'll notice the dough getting thicker as you go. Once you've got most of it mixed together, use your electric mixer on low speed for about 10 to 15 seconds to finish combining everything evenly. Don't mix too long, or your cookies might turn out tougher instead of staying nice and soft. Next, add the rolled oats to your cookie dough. You need 2 cups of oats for this recipe. Quick oats work really well, but you can also use old-fashioned rolled oats if that's what you have. Then add 1 cup of shredded coconut to the bowl. Mix everything together with your spatula until the oats and coconut are mixed throughout the whole dough. The dough will be pretty thick at this point, as you can see in the video here, but that is exactly what we want for these cookies. Next, refrigerate the cookie dough for 1 hour to make it easier to form the cookies. Using a spoon or cookie scoop, take about 2 tablespoons of dough for each cookie. Place them on your cookie sheet about 2 inches apart so they have room to spread. You should be able to fit about 12 cookies on a standard baking sheet. Bake the cookies in a preheated oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 176 degrees Celsius for about 10 minutes until your kitchen smells absolutely amazing and the edges of the cookies turn golden brown. The centers are still soft when you take them out, but that's what you want. Let them sit on the cookie sheet for about 5 minutes, then move them to a plate. These cookies are really yummy. They're soft and chewy in the middle with crispy edges. They have a sweet, buttery taste with coconut flavor that's not too strong. They're so good, it's hard to stop eating them. My friends always ask for more when I make these.
Yum.
If you like these oatmeal coconut cookies, you'll absolutely love this 140-year-old recipe here that I found on Reddit. These date-filled oatmeal cookies were probably someone's secret family recipe back in the day. Check it out now!